fabulous executive living bordering Oak Mountain State Park. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty, 356-5412. Call on Colleen.
I'm James Spann. This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday morning, the 19th day of May. A cool morning, a beautiful day today, but maybe some rain later in the week, all depending on a possible hybrid-type tropical system down in the eastern Gulf. So let's get right to it this morning, and we'll look at the Skycam shots. We'll begin with the Gulf Shore Skycam, and hey, a little daylight out there at a little after 5 o'clock this morning. That's the view there from the Phoenix Alt Suites. A lot of folks are very interested in Gulf Coast weather, obviously, with the big holiday weekend coming up. Up in North Alabama, there's the Huntsville Skycam looking into downtown Huntsville up in Madison County. And the Trussville Skycam from the Birmingham metro area. That's overlooking Chalkville Mountain Road. There's the water vapor satellite shot. You can clearly see the base of that trough kind of being separated, and the unsettled weather is sitting over the Florida Peninsula. Elsewhere, much of the nation pretty quiet with the core westerlies way up north over Canada now. But boy, it's nice and cool out there this morning. At 5 o'clock, it's as cool as 42 in Haleyville. Gadsden 43, Birmingham sitting at 50, and might be sometime in maybe late September or even October before the weather gets this cool again. So hope you enjoy it if you're a cool weather fan. There's the QPF chart, expected rain over the next 5 days, and this is valid through Saturday evening. And this is suggesting not a drop of rain for Gadsden, but almost 5 inches on the Alabama Gulf Coast. 9 inches around Daytona Beach. And, of course, it all depends on the ultimate development of this potential tropical-type system. And the models have been trending farther south, which might perhaps bode a bit better for our weekend here, as you'll see. Here's the satellite shot this morning in the Gulf, and you can see the disturbed weather is primarily over the Florida Peninsula over to the Bahamas. And here's a look at tropical modeling on this thing. The surface low developing this morning. It's pretty broad. It's really hard to pick out a point. They've got the point there just south of the Bahamas and north of the eastern tip of Cuba. And most of the dynamic models want to bring it over into Florida. Now, some bring it up into Alabama. And if that's right, that would be very wet here this weekend. Others take it farther south. Look at the Florida State WRF model, and it takes it very far south later this week, several hundred miles south of Buras, Louisiana. And if that track is correct, then the better chance of rain late this week and over the weekend would be down to the south of Montgomery, and we would not have rain to deal with here. But let's look at the GFS and the NAM and see what goes on with that. This is the GFS at 1 o'clock today at 500 millibars. About 18,000 feet off the ground. You can see the upper level low is centered near Fort Myers, and down below that, the surface low is in about the same spot. And today here will be beautiful, sunny and low humidity. The rain stays over central and south Florida. Tomorrow, Wednesday, the surface low moves out into the Gulf. And you can see how on this run, the GFS is definitely trending farther to the south. And again, we think tomorrow around here will be a dry day. Thursday, same deal. Surface low, well to the south, kind of like the WRF model. Way down there, well to the south of the mouth of the Mississippi. And on Friday, just kind of stalls out down there. Now, we'll have a broad east to southeast flow with some increase in moisture. It does suggest maybe a few showers on Friday, but not much. We'll peek at the NAM, very similar, maybe a bit farther north with a surface low. And again, there's no doubt we need to mention a chance of showers pretty much statewide on Friday. But we'll take a look at Saturday on the GFS, and there's just a broad surface low in the Gulf. Nothing really developed, and a fairly moist air mass, but the surface low is so far south that really doesn't look as wet as it did yesterday. But again, for now, we're just going to leave a chance of showers and storms in the forecast, and we'll tweak that as we need to. And pretty much the same deal on Sunday. The surface low is still south of Mobile Bay. And there's moisture here, but that does not suggest a super big rain event. And then Monday of next week, the system slowly moves inland with increasing chances for rain in terms of the better coverage statewide on Monday of next week. And then Tuesday looks pretty wet, if this is correct. And we'll peek out there at the end of the forecast. This is June the 3rd. Hey, big, deep upper low over Alabama. Look at the heights down to 5640. Often in summer you worry about that, 5880 line in here. That would be a big heat wave. That's certainly no heat wave. That would be kind of cool for summer and unsettled if that's right, but as we all know, that will probably vanish on the next run. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day and God bless.